So that was the M-Vave Cube Baby, or M-Vave, if you're so inclined. This is probably the cheapest multi-effects processor that you can get. I know a lot of times when people say multi-effects processor, you're thinking Helix, Axe-Fx, Kemper, things like that. And this is not that. It is, however, a very serviceable, extremely inexpensive guitar processor. I have an Amazon link for this in the description, and full disclosure, if you go check it out through there, it helps out the channel. This is just an inexpensive Chinese processor. And actually, if you look, the M-Vave, if you're so inclined, or you might also find it as Legato or Cuvave. It's kind of been rebranded a whole bunch of times. They all appear to be pretty much the exact same thing, maybe some different printing on the chassis, but for the most part, they all seem to do the same thing, have the same effects, same models. This little guy is actually a audio interface for your computer, which I have not tried, but it has, I believe, 9 guitar preamps and 8 IRs, and then also has a handful of effects: chorus, phase, delay, reverb. When I first started recording direct to a computer, that was in like 2001, I think. And I was using the red kidney bean pod. I still have one of those on the shelf out there. The old kidney bean pod, probably still a better unit than this. This thing can be had for like between 40 and 50 bucks. And there are some usable sounds and some not so usable sounds. I was able to achieve a tone that I was happy enough with to record that song in the beginning. However, a lot of the high gain models, I actually looked to see if I was having a problem, if it was broken. Some of the high gains sound like it's just digital clipping. And I actually went out and looked at some other people's demos and saw that it was just kind of the way this unit sounds. There are a couple of high gain usable sounds, and there's quite a few that aren't. Cleans are decent, effects are okay. Like if you wanted to take this with you, if you were going to go on vacation, or if you wanted to track something and you don't run VSTs on your computer, this guy would be more than sufficient to get ideas down. It does have an app. I tried to play with the app a little bit, and it was it's not rated very well, and it wasn't very functional, at least when I played with it. Maybe you would have better luck than I would. It's battery powered. So it's got a built-in battery. I believe the instructions, what did I do with them? 8 hours maybe? Meh, I don't know. But years back, I used to love to buy these cheapest of Amazon, cheapest of whatever. And it was a lot of fun to do because you could really, really crap on them. And this is a $45 guitar processor. And it does exactly what I think a $45 processor should do. Let's plug it in. We'll play some sounds and tell me what you think. All right, let's see here. I don't know. I have some sort of clean going on. Cleans are nice. Let's see. Let's break out the manual of the M-Vave, if you're so inclined. There's edit preset and live preset. I don't remember. Okay, that gets us to, let's try for a high gain here. This is not the most intuitive device, so let's go. It said there's 9 preamps. All right. Let's just get all the way to balls, see what we can find. Okay, so this is based on Mr. Smith Distortion. I don't know what that is. Mr. Smith Distortion. Let's change some IRs. And you can load your own IRs into this guy too. I haven't tried that, but... Hear all that hiss? When I was tracking the song in the beginning, I thought, well, maybe I can throw a gate in front of this and it will quiet it down. Gate in front of it does absolutely nothing. So all of your hiss is coming from somewhere else in its signal path. Okay, so what I said that was, that's Mr. Smith distortion. This is Whoa, just W-O, Stone Choral Overdrive. That's no IR, which is kind of on par with a lot of the IRs. All right, I don't like Whoa Stone Choral. Let's move. Wait, what? Shit cow. Shit cow. Like, not even. I'm not like phonetically pronouncing something. It is just straight up shit cow, based on shit cow distortion. It's 2 T's, so double the shit. It's a shit cow. I don't hate the shit cow. Day Tripper Overdrive. Not so much on the Day Tripper. This says Cali JPA. Surely we're not talking like Petrucci Mesa, right? They would not attempt such a thing. Trying to do the Mark thing. I don't hate it, and I could be adding some verb. That digital... There's that digital gross. Let's get that out. Let's see. Oh, some delay. What else we got here? Dr. 3B. So we had the WO, or the Woe stone coral. Now we are down to 2 stone coral. Now we're down to cleans. Okay, so this is US Gold 100 clean. And it's got this, like, it's like it's peaking my interface, but it's very much not peaking my interface. Maybe my pickups are too hot? Let's just soup this reverb up. Oh, it's delicious. And by delicious, I mean like I haven't eaten. I've been on a week-long water fast and somebody just gave me a McDonald's cheeseburger. That kind of delicious. Not delicious like I went to see Gordon Ramsay and he personally made me a beef Wellington. Not that kind of delicious. All right, that's enough of that. All right, the M-Vave Cube Baby, or M-Vave, if you're so inclined. You can get a lot of usable sounds out of this thing. Honestly, one thing I didn't try was to throw some actual good IRs in here and see what happens. Mostly because when I do stuff like this, I like to kind of do it just out of the box. Just this is the way it sounds. I'm the same way with amp demos. Like a lot of guys do amp demos and they just want to put a bunch of pedals in front and say, this is your amp. I'm not that way. I want guitar into head, into cab, and that's pretty much it. All in all, for what this is, I mean, it's in my pocket. Can't put those in my pocket. If you want a video on putting better IRs on here, let me know down in the comments and I will make a video on that. Until next time, like and subscribe, and link for this is in the description if you're interested. M-Vave, or M-Vave if you're so inclined.